Yo, good morning. What's going on? Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hello from Japan. It's your boy, Ben Stimis, is here for another day of Black Desert Online. Let's get her done, man. So, man, I was really tired this morning. Woke up groggy, rolling all over the place. I kept waking up in the middle of the night. It's horrible. For those who don't know, I have sleep apnea. So, I use the CPAP machine, which is like a whole other machine that you put on your face, and you got to sleep with it on, and it helps me breathe, right? In the middle of the night, it started making this weird gargling noise, and I'm thinking it ran out of water, but it was making this gargling noise, and I couldn't breathe with it very well, and it was really loud, so it woke me and the wife up, and I was like, ah, crap. She was like, "Why is it doing that?" And I was like, "Meh." And I took it off and threw it in the corner. Um, yeah, that was very that was like one of the times that I woke up, and then I kept waking up during the night. The alarm went off. I was, ooh, I woke up, I was like, oh my god, I'm scared. The wife shifted. Oh, well, yeah. The wife was going to work, gave me a kiss goodbye. Oh, yeah, go. You know, it's. I kept waking up during the night, so like I'm very tired this morning. So, yes, I'm like displaying energy, but I am actually quite tired. Which, did you know what people have been saying? At least the people that I listen to on YouTube say, hey, if you drink water when you wake up, it actually gives you a boost of energy. So watch me as I drink this water. You looking? Okay. All right, that's to be enough to give me a boost. But yeah, today's another day. Last night, or yesterday, I played a little bit of my main character, leveled up a horse, got it to level 32. It's a tier 8 horse, but it didn't turn into a courser because I wasn't trying to courser the horse. So, like, that's fine. I don't care if it's not a courser. I'm going to sell it, and hopefully it makes a lot of money. I'm trying to think, like, the optimal way to sell horses. I probably should just Google it because trying to figure it out for myself is a waste of time. But yeah, I'm trying to get into the horse selling game so I can start making that like horse selling money. Um, that way, yeah, I'm good. I'm good, in that regard. But that's pretty much it. That's all I did for video game wise. I was um, I was mostly just trying to figure out this coding stuff, like looking in for jobs and stuff like that. Um, Very interesting. It's very interesting. Like it's a new challenge. Job hunting is it's fun, but that's besides the point. Let's hop into the game and get some action going. All right. Well, you'll see here in a second. Not too much action going on right now. So what I'm doing is I'm running over to the next grind spot because I was all the way in Velia, right? The beginner's town, right? And I was fighting some of those bosses that were just really hard to kill. I just didn't want to do it anymore, so I stopped. But so right now I'm running back all the way over to past Altanova, that desert area. Let me go to the map. I'll just show you. Um, but yeah, I'm running over there. So check this out. This is Velia, right? This is where you start the game. For those who've never played the game before, you kind of like, right, this is like a little guard camp. You kind of get born like right here. And then you quest, and then you do this little guard camp thing, and you fight this little boss. And then you go over here, and this is the main city, or the beginner town, right? So this is the beginner town you start off in, and that's where you get your first experience with like blacksmiths and a stable master, stuff like that. They teach you the ropes here. So I was here, like right at this farm, and I was just fighting those bosses, which they were just you shouldn't do it alone unless you're like have 300 AP or something crazy because like it took a while. Oh, there's a node war in progress. That's dumb. One of these days I'm gonna get into the PvP stuff. Anywho, let's see. Now where am I? I'm right here. I'm heading past all of this stuff, which is quite difficult, and I'm heading over here to this. And it's like find more information on this monster zone by pressing X. Oh, you can open up the thing right there. That's dope. Cool. Yeah, see, look, this is what I'm looking for. Region quest, season. So that they cut off one of the seasons thing, but you can get a whole bunch of season points or season things by doing this. This is what I want to see. Basilisk Den. Do they have season stuff? They do. Oh, they're both unavailable, though. That's okay. I didn't need it anyway. Let's see. There's season stuff here at Basim's Bane. Where's that? I don't know. Centaurs. I'm not going to fight those centaurs. Nope. Those centaurs are scary. Crescent Shrine. More season stuff. I already did the Desert Naga. Gaza Bandits. Gaza Bandits have something yet. Those are unavailable, unfortunately. So it looks like I am late to the game. I did look into it. The season ends on the 30th. So I got 15 days to finish out my whole like season thing. So let's look where I am right now. I'm like, I'm more than halfway, which is good. I'm about, way more than halfway. I'm about 75% done almost. But the last ones are the hardest ones. You gotta get to 58. I gotta do a quest about Natter's band or something. Then I got 59, so I have to turn 59. Then I have to do a Black Star weapon quest, which will earn me Resplendent Crystal. Okay. And I get a Black Essence Crystal. Cool. And then I got to learn about silver buffs from the Storage Keeper. Silver buffs. I don't know anything about that. That's interesting. And then I got to do a level 60 thing. I got to defeat a boss from the Dark Rift. Ugh, I can't do that by myself. Defeat Igor Bartelli, Chief of Velia. What? Wait. I gotta kill this guy? No, there must be a game. In a match of VR. Okay, so there's a little card game in the game. I think. Complete Old Moon Guild's trade offer quest. Oh my god. So much stuff. Complete the daily Old Moon subjugation request. Complete one of them. Complete Igor Bartelli's Volume 1, Chapter 2, or Adventures, Volume 1, Chapter 2. Okay. Complete the Adventure That Does It All quest line. The Adventure That Does It All quest line. And then lastly, I get Crow Merchants Guild Training Certificate. Training certificate issued by the Crow Merchants Guild to those who achieve the vast growth in the guild's support. It's if you visit Fugar, this certificate in your inventory, you'll be able to carry out certain objectives and obtain rewards. Interesting. And then I get Gula's course training selection. Wow. You get 100 of each? Wow. That's great. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's dope. But will I get there in 15 days? I would have to play this game like harder, longer, stronger, stuff like that in order to get where I need in that regard, because that's a lot. That's my pet Darcy. It flew the opposite direction. I thought it was like another pet. Let's look at my pets real quick. 9, 6, 5, 4. So I still got some time. Okay. I need to put my horse somewhere where it won't get, eaten. I need it to not die. It looks safe here. I don't think these mountain sheep are mean. You stay here. So I don't even know a lizard comes in the way and tries to like fight you. Because you will lose, horse. Alright. Now, where I'm going at this point is I just gotta take a left, it seems like. I just gotta go up in there and start fighting. My goal here is to get to level 58 and push as hard as I can with the time that I'm given. Right? So, jeez. Is there a way to get in here? Yeah, it looks like this is it. It looks like this is it. It is. This is it. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to see the dots. Let's start pumping ourselves up full of shit. So let's see. I'll grind as much as time allows for me today because I do have to pick up the wife. And after I pick up the wife, no more gaming. I got to get to work. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? All right, this is good. This dry is for not that. Wow, do I not have any more stuff? Cool, fine, that's cool. I don't care. I'm just kidding. Oh, let's see. Combat scroll. All right, let's see. We got 530, my favorite. This is the go-to. Extra combat scroll. Does it stack? No, it doesn't. Okay, blessing message scroll. Does this stack? It does. Okay. Item drop rates. I already have 5 hours of that, and I know how to do it now. So I'm going to take advantage of it by going up to this and turn on level 2. All right. Hey, little guys. Let's get into the game and fight some folks. You know, if you have noticed, I've turned off the sound for Black Desert, just so it can like not interfere. Because like you get the sound of the game, and then you get the sound of the music that I'm playing. It's like they interfere with each other. So this might be something that I just keep, or at the very least, oh, stop it. So at the very least, this might be something that I might keep after I experiment with a little bit, like go into the options of Black Desert, just turn off the music. That way, I can listen to whatever I want. You can still hear the juicy effects of me hitting people. You need that juice, you know what I mean? You need that juice. All right, those big guys have the ability to stun, so I'm not going to mess with them. I'm not even gonna attempt to let them get close to me. I'm an archer after all. No one can get close to me. That's the goal. No, I remember. It's not the big guys. It's everyone. Like the fighters with the shields. The one that are the most numerous. They can hit you with their shield and stun you. And as soon as you're stunned, you're just sitting there like a goofball getting the shit beat out of you. So I don't want that. Nobody wants that. Boom, blow up the orb. Yeah. Give me my refined magical black stones. And you see that? He didn't even hit me with his shield. He just hit me with his sword and I got stunned. These guys are dressed almost as cool as me. Almost. Boom. Alright. I forget, like, which of my weapons has more AP? I think that they're really close, that's for sure. They're really close to one another, but I think my primary main weapon has a little more. They're both pinned, right? They're both pinned to Volagir, which I'm excited to like try to swap all of it over into better gear, you know? Or like gear that everyone can use. Because I am definitely going to switch it all over to my main, which is a Draconia. Like, she's just the powerhouse of the cell, you know? She's the mitochondria. That would have been smart. I should have named her Mitochondria. Because she'll be the powerhouse of my of the whole family. Which, you know, she's going to be the person I want to do things with in terms of fighting and adventuring. But how realistic that is in terms of because I know people like park their alts at a boss location and then like switch over like, oh, the boss is in 5 minutes. Then they switch over to that character and then they can play as or they can fight the boss and then do whatever, you know, after if they get the weapon, if they don't, you know, have different alts at different boss locations so you can just pop over there and fight, which would be a really smart idea if that's something I wanted to do. But I should probably, I want to explore that a little bit. And if that were the case, if that's what I was going for, it would probably not be to my benefit just to tank out or supercharge one character only, like my main character. Which I'm thinking to have, because my original main character was the warrior, right? Because back in the day, when I playing MMOs, I just despised having female characters because it was like, I'm not a woman. I want to play as a male character. Why are all the cool characters women? You know. After some time, I just got over it. It's fine. Like, yeah, she's a character. I'll just slap a gigantic rack on her. You know, because I mean, what are you gonna expect me to do? I'm a dude, right? You know, like unless I'm going for a particular like look, then she got the biggest rack, the thickest waist, the widest hips, you know, the biggest leg or the fattest legs, you know, and the skinniest waist, I guess. I said the waist twice. But yeah, like stuff like that. Like, yeah, whatever. Everyone's doing that. It's fine. I'll play as my female character. The Draconia is cool because it sounded like dragon, and I was right. There's dragon stuff related to it. But I'm thinking about like, I really wish my brother's main is a striker, right? He's a guy who runs around and punches stuff. I'm like, man, I would like a striker. I thought the Hashashin would be my new main because I liked his awakening weapon. I don't like how he plays though, not really. Like it bothers me to an extent. I mean, it's good. It's a good play style, but it's not as good as playing as the Draconia, as playing as the striker, in my opinion. For me, you know. For me, it's a little like it's a little off and a little not cool. So yeah, that's the unfortunate truth. And I have one. I have Hashishin. It wasn't like a trial character or anything. I have him, and I never even tried the trial character stuff because like that's your opportunity to whoa hey whoa game what are you doing? Huh? My controller. Is this literally what happened? My controller died. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. What's the difference? I'll just use the tier. Oh man, that's a shame. Well, whatever. My controller died on me for some reason. I might have to after this charge it up. I don't think it's a charge issue though. I think it was just a connection issue. Kind of missed everyone. That's okay. But you live, you learn, you die. So that's good. Give me some of that time-filled Blackstone. I thought this was unavailable. Killing 500 and giving me a belt. Thought this wasn't a thing. But game. All right. Boop. We'll kill 500 of them and see what I have nowhere better to go, right? So I'm gonna go and see how much I can get if it even drops it for me. Because if it's unavailable, it shouldn't show up in the first place. And if it is available, that means other places might be available, right? So that's my little hope there. Because there was some cool stuff that I was dicked out of for just being late to the game, which wouldn't make sense. I mean, I feel like you should be like, hey yo, oh wait, there's a quest giver up there. You see that? Let's go up and see if he's like, oh, kill these people and we'll give you stuff. And I'm already up here doing it, so it's like, hey, two birds, one stone. So let's try to figure that out. Boop. Didn't kill anyone. They're tougher than I thought. Oh, you see that? That was an effective block. He blocked the hell out of me. Okay. Y'all need to calm down. Where is my person I need to talk to? You're like hidden in a nook somewhere right here. Right here. Inside the house? Gotta hurry up before people start showing back up. Huh. I'm already late with the people. Oh, fuck. They're above it. Okay. Maybe I can work my way up there, or do I have to climb? Doesn't look like there's a way to climb. But I'll keep looking because there more than likely will be a way to climb. Like the controller vibrates every time I get hit. It's like I wonder if like it vibrates the USB-C out of its socket, and that's what caused my controller to die, and subsequently caused me to die. Okay. Let's see. If I go up this way, I'm just running out of one of the edges. So that would probably take way too long to get up to him. Let's try to climb. How much time left I got on my stuff? I got a while. I can stay a while. But yeah, leaving the game, or leaving the character, just retains your stuff. So your timers and stuff don't go away. Which is interesting because I could have sworn that I experienced that my timers did go away when I left. Or they weren't retained by the... Okay, never mind. What I experienced was it doesn't switch over to your new character. But it does stay on your old character. Which is a good thing to do if you have the if you're using the switch mechanic. Like you have like, oh, I'll put on all these boosts, but now I have to go into town. Switch to another character, go into town, do your stuff, switch back with the tag system because they're following each other. And then boom, you're right back to the grinding without a loss of shit. Right? But then no, that wouldn't work. Because you go into town, you have to share the same horse, which you can't. All right, let me try to find a way up. I got nothing but time. See what I did there? Did you see what I did there? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be like, "Oh, he just said it weird." No, I'm just being an immature little man. Let's see. Is that a way up? How about I just find a proper way up? That'd probably help me a lot more. Oh. People like existing, huh? They just didn't want to die. I had to use 3 of my abilities to kill you guys? Come on now. They tough. They strong. These guys are they're satisfying. For me, they're not too strong, they're not too weak. You know, so it's like it's fun for me to fight opponents like this. Like the centaurs, on the other hand, are quite strong. They will kill you in a few hits. Drop you. They drop you so hard. But then they turn around and they're not that hard to kill. So it overall delivers a tenser and less enjoyable experience. Not because, oh, this is hard. Because like the way this game is structured is you hit everything at once and they try to hit you before you kill them. And they usually can get 1 or 2 hits on you, and that's fine. But if you get 1 or 2 hits on by a centaur, at least for me, with my no DP having ass, get hit 1 or 2 times by a centaur, then it's like, I lost almost all my health. Now I have to run for my life. Oh, so look, if I would have run around this rock, I could have climbed up smoothly. That's funny. They're not even this high up. Alright. Let's go get this guy. If you want me, I don't know what the rules are with Twitch, and like if I can play whatever music I want. Can I play copyrighted stuff? Like what's the deal? But I do need to look into that. Rescue a captive, find the Cardi ruins. Destroy the Cardi ruins. Prisons at the Cardi ruins. Rescue captive. Cool. I got it. Let's see. Destroying the summoning stone. So you want me to destroy the summoning stone? Cool. And you want me collecting the prize money? I think we need to eliminate the Cardi bastards. Like the Cardi ruins. So there's some sweet prize money in it. Okay. Kill them, get prize money. That works. The Owl of Honor, you just adventure this thing's crazy or you cry skills. Anyway, blah blah blah. Demi-human. Place full of demi-human monsters. They're demi-humans? Are they considered monsters? Any history fans to check it out. That's the quest. Cards influence grows a significant number out of hand. Why don't you help me defeat them and stuff? I'll get 50 contribution points. Contribution points. That helps the family. I must do for the family. Let's see. So not exactly a smooth way up. So I'm gonna have a ball trying to get back up to her, but that's fine. Whatever. 3,000. Now that's a number. I wish I had talked to her sooner, because I'd already killed 500 of them, or 100 at least. What, the 250, whatever the first quest was on the season thing. Give me like 30 of the season things. So let's run in circles. Let's run in circles. Let's take these boys out. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know who they fighting. Boom. Look, mission accomplished. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir? Sir? Yes. Sir. Oh. Boom. There you go. Hook, line, sinker. These guys don't know what they're doing. They never fought an archer who can like flip and fly all over the place and make mystical explosions. Or at least they have. And they never learned how to actually fight them. They just keep losing. Everything in this game, to include the player, is immortal. I think the only things that are not immortal are NPCs because they never die. They're just eternal. Everything else is immortal. Wait. Time to use my first special. Yeah. Explosion. It didn't hit a lot of people. It kind of stopped. Now I'm understanding the limitations of my character. Honestly, at first I didn't really like the archer too much. Like he was like, oh, it's a cool idea, but I'm not able to do stuff. Like I'm not able to bounce around and fight. And then like after a while, I just got used to him. And now I'm like, I understand the skills a little better. And as you can see, I only stick with a certain few skills. Like I don't really use the jump around, shoot people ability. I don't like grab dust in the earth. I don't shoot out the special arrow that much. Because my goal is just to hit a lot of people. Always. That's always the goal of any player who plays Black Desert. Hit all of them. Hit all of them now. And that's kind of what I've defaulted to. Which I always default to that. Which is not bad. I'm not doing anything wrong. But yeah. Boom. What missions do I have left? Collect the prize money, kill 450 of them. Both of the numbers go up. You see, look at the quest when I kill people. The numbers, like the quests start hopping in front of each other. Ooh. See that? That's funny. Okay. So I got a quest to kill 250 of them. I got a quest to kill 500 of them, and I got a quest to kill 3,000 of them. So we're gonna be here probably the entire stream, just grinding these guys out, which isn't, it's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's great. It's good stuff. Oh, out of energy, or out of stamina. Wolves, do stuff. And bloom. Bloom is like my new favorite word when I do attacks. I don't know why I don't just say boom. I'm just trying to say like blast and boom at the same time, I guess. Like bloom. Hey, bloom. There you go. You can't say it with any emphasis either, like great emphasis. You have to say it as casually or as, stone-facedly as possible. Check this out. Bloom. Oh, man. I still don't know what these things are. Like, there's still question marks. I need knowledge on them. I'm hoping I can get, like, at least one S knowledge out of this whole situation. Like, everything is kind of like B, A+, not that great. Which is, the other streamer I was watching, D. Robert C, he was telling me about like the knowledge thing again, like rebrushing up, because like I used to know all this stuff long ago, but he told me that the knowledge, you get like permanent buffs for having a lot of knowledge, but the knowledge that you get is only worth it once you get S tier knowledge on the subject, item, whatever. Which something I haven't tried yet is I have a book in my house, right? But, in order to, how should I say? In order to get the knowledge, you have to sit there and read it for like 24 hours. or whatever, or however many hours. It wasn't 24, but you sit there for a long ass time and you just read the book. So that's like an AFK thing that you can do. The trick is people switch all of their characters over and have them read. So you can't switch servers while you're doing it, but you switch all your alts over there and they can continue reading while you're not playing as them. So you just have all of your alts sit there at your house and read the library books or the books from the bookshelf. And then they all learn knowledge about that area. So like if you're in the Serendia area, they'll learn about Serendia. If you're in the Balanos area, they'll learn about Balanos stuff and Medea and so on and so forth. So like that's something that I probably want to do, but I never got around to actually getting people like because I have to get everyone to run over there, which most of my alts should be in Calpheon. Most of them. I know some of them are in Kevlin. I know some of them are in Tariff, the town of Medea. But like most of them should be in Calpheon already. So like I shouldn't have a hard time because that's where my house is in Calpheon. I'm a Calpheonite. That's just I just want to say like I don't know how to put it. I'm in Calpheon. That's where I live, right? I want to have all my stuff be there because that's my city, you know. It's I don't want to go to the other towns and start over there because the only other town I would do out of like I think it would be coolness and not convenient at all would be Valencia because it's the other side of the desert and it's like haha this is my city, no one can do stuff here. I don't know, it would just be a bad idea because then I'd have to cross the desert every time I wanted to go somewhere or every time I wanted to get to my house and do stuff. And it's like, yeah, you live in Valencia now, you dumbass. Now you have to cross the desert. It's like, yeah, that's it was a fun idea to think about, not one to execute. I imagine that's how it would turn out a lot. So that's why I haven't done that. That's why Calpheon is like my spot. It's like it's a big city. It's the first big city that the game had. And I was like, this is kind of this is where I belong. You know what I mean? Like I remember in the PC version way back in the day when they didn't have that many outfits in the store in the Pearl Shop, and I didn't care about the outfits. I wanted to get my own outfit, like create it, and like you had to do this whole thing where you had to go to someone in Heidel, and you'd have to steal from them. That you can steal from NPCs in this game. Did you know that? Did you know that was a mechanic? But anyway, you can steal from the NPCs. And you had to steal like a recipe for Calpheon noble clothes, right? So I stole it from the guy in Heidel. He was like I think he was like the Lord or something like that. So I picked an alt that I didn't care about their karma or whatever, and I stole from him. I got quote unquote caught a couple of times. I had to run away, and then after everything cooled down, I'd go back in and try to pickpocket from him again. Eventually, I ended up getting that item. And then with that item, I was able to build, like, or go to Calpheon, get a custom or a costume mill, and craft it. And then, like, what happened after that? I'm pretty sure I didn't have all the materials to craft it. No. Actually, I ended up crafting it. Yeah, I ended up crafting it. I wore it, and I was like, oh, this is cool for all 5 seconds. It didn't do anything. It just was just a look. I looked like the NPCs in Calpheon, like the nobles in Calpheon. And I thought that was really cool. I was like, yeah, I belong here, you know? And it was cool. So I think that's something I want to do again, only for the role-playing aspect. Like when my brother and sister are in, it's like, oh yeah, I'm in Calpheon, come find me. I'm hanging outside my house, and they'll see me in Calpheon clothes, casually walking around because you have an ability to casually walk. And I'll just be walking around town, walking fast, something. I don't remember the words of the song. Anyway, yeah, that would be really cool. And they'd be like, what the hell are you doing? Where do you even get those clothes? And he's like, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. I don't know, something stupid. Cardi. That's funny. No wonder I was thinking about Cardi B this whole time. Hey, look, they gave me the belt. Look at that. So I wonder if the other areas are unavailable, quote-unquote unavailable things are unavailable indeed. Tuvala 2. Can't do that in your current state, sir. Okay, whatever. Yeah, make me stronger. Wiser. Bear. All right, I'm gonna stop. Gospel music. My wife told me last night that she didn't know what gospel music was. She was like, "You mean hill songs?" I was like, "Hill songs? What's a hill song?" He's like, "It's music that you listen to for church." I was like, nah, gospel, the gospel. That's the gospel truth. But like that's she grew up knowing what hill songs were, not what gospel is. I was like, well, maybe I should when she gets home, maybe I should play some gospel for her just so she can just so I can listen to my favorite gospel songs, even though I don't go to church. I'm not like I'm not a church guy or anything like that. My mom is though. So like I just want to listen to my favorite gospel songs because you have to have favorite. Eventually you'll have favorites. You're forced to listen to it all day anyway. As at a certain point in my life, you'd have a song that you'd be like, oh, that's a cool one. Oh, there we go. Whew, that was a tight one. Let's give the center a little more time. Work around the edges. Let's see. I'll listen to Hercules. That's not even gospel, but I mean, they said it was the gospel truth, so it must be gospel music. Can't believe they tried to remake Hercules a lot. They put The Rock in Hercules. The Rock was a Hercules once. And it was like the realistic version of Hercules that was like, oh, everyone thinks he does these great things. No, he just had a team. And then he took all the credit from his team. I don't know what kind of message they're trying to do. It was like a teamwork thing, but then it was like, well, why wasn't your team recognized for it then? Why are you the only one recognized? Hercules. I forgot how that movie went. But yeah, they tried to remake Hercules. Like, I don't know how I feel about, like, what do you guys feel about them remaking the Disney movies? Like, the Disney movies that we grew up with and we love. It seems interesting. I haven't seen too many of them. I've seen the Lion King when they remade that. I was like, wow, yeah, look at those graphics, but why didn't Scar sing? Huh? Why aren't we being prepared? What happened to the silly trio of hyenas? My mom's being damaged. Son of a bitch. Looks like my mount's gonna die. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get there in time either. Your mount is taking damage. Bro, your mount is dying, B. This is the wrong way. This is the wrong way. I'm not gonna make it. Who's hurting my mount? Ah, I see. I have to leave out to the south. I'm gonna see how close I can get before I whistle. This way. All right. He was safe for like a good 30 minutes. So I don't understand what's going on. It must be like some sort of lizard or something hitting him. Come on. Whistle. Who was hitting you, buddy? What's the matter with you? Why can't you just not get hit? Okay, other people are putting their horses here, so you're not taking damage anymore. Relax. Let me see if I have a bunch of crap that I can give you so I don't get overbeared. Yeah, take this. All right, you're doing great. He's doing great. Let's get back to it. I'm only 500 in of the 3,000 I need to kill. Unfortunately, as we saw, there was like a Megu or something that just ran in here. Not a Megu. What do you call that? One of the new classes. The quinoa, whatever she was. She ran in here with her little wolf, and she's looking to do some damage. She's on the season server, so she's a seasoned character. That means she's just as strong as me. We're gonna die, or well, at least these guys are. Oh, I guess she's not fighting here. It's interesting. Maybe she's respectful. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna go to a different area, or maybe there's just a better area to grind, and I'm just not grinding there because I'm illiterate in the ways of Black Desert. But that's fine. Hey,
As long as I get to kill my guys, because like by the time I'm finished fighting them, they're starting to respawn anyway. So it's like I'm not losing out on much, even if they're like, oh, there's a bigger spot where you can grind. It's like I'm fighting in this little circle. I'm nice and happy. Okay, I probably would want to go to the bigger space for optimization reasons, but like still, like I'm not losing a lot, at least in my opinion. I don't think I am anyway. See, look, the guys that I just killed, coming up to the circle, are already back. Look, they're trying to fight me right now. Like now they all died. See that? Death. All right. So moving on. Whoop, whoop. They're trying to get me. Yeah, I think I'm doing quite well for myself in this little area. Just kill them. They respawn. Repeat. It's a cycle. The circle of death. The circle of life. Well, let's say the circle of death, just so we're not copying Lion King. I already mentioned Lion King way too much. Like Disney's gonna start paying attention. Be like, let's sue him. Like, no, I don't know. I'll just play it around. But yeah. I mean, I guess back to the topic. Like, I wonder if remaking all of our old Disney shows. Like they just recently remade. I didn't see the new Mermaid, Little Mermaid. Did that come out already? I imagine it did. The new Little Mermaid is the new one, which is like I wonder how that one goes. I wonder if they like change up the story. I didn't watch Beauty and the Beast. I think my brother did. I hope they just didn't ruin like our favorite scene where he goes out there and beats the shit out of those wolves, because that was cool. I liked seeing that when I was a kid. He was beating the crap out of those wolves. And then he passed out. But he fought, he won the fight though. I think. Did he kill the wolves? I don't remember if he killed the wolves or the wolves just ran away. I think they ran away for the most part. But he certainly won the fight. That was the coolest part. All right, guys. Okay, guys. All right. Slow down. There we go. They thought they had me. I thought they had me. But they didn't. Whoop. There we go. But what else? What other, I mean, they did remake Cinderella. I didn't watch that. I didn't like Cinderella to begin with. You know what they need to remake? Atlantis. Like remake some of those movies, because no one watched those that much. Not a lot of people. I did. I enjoyed them. They were great movies. Atlantis was fucking dope. But like, you can remake that. I wouldn't be mad if you remade that one and then like changed up the story a bit. I would, however, be mad if you remade Lion King and changed the story up there. Oop, they already did it. You know? Or if they remade, what's another one? If they remade like Lilo and Stitch and changed some stuff. It's like, leave Lilo and Stitch alone. They were fine. We don't need a live action of that. It was great. All right? But like Atlantis, that would be a fun little story to explore. With Secret Book, Abyssal Legacy to your inventory. What? What was that? For those who are unable to acquire it on the 11th, move the first inventory slot if you cannot see the provided. What's going on? So apparently on the 11th, there was like an item that people were expecting and they couldn't get it. And now the game is giving it to us. Do I get it for free? Because I don't know what your guys are talking about, but I will very much like it. I think that would bring me a little joy in my life. I use my special on nothing. We've attributed the Secret Book Abyssal Legacy to the inventory for those who are unable to acquire the Abyssal Legacy skills on the August 11th maintenance. Move and use the item in your first inventory and reconnect if you cannot see it. Okay. What are these? Cardi piece, blue ring. Hey, yo, guys. I was busy. No time though. I am nearly 80%, which I forgot to even look at my experience, which is great. But now that I know what my experience is, I'm going to keep looking at it. It's like looking at the clock when you're at work, you know? It's like, wow, was it over yet? And that just makes it worse, from what I hear, what I've been told. Berserker Commander reigns over Cardi Rubens. All right. Sir? Ooh, back up, back up. You're a little close there. Stop. Come. You must fight me, though. I want to kill you. I know I can't see your health. That's okay. I just need to know that it's changing color. He looks like he's just a warrior. Wait, boom. Alright. Everyone around him, die. I'm busy. I'm busy fighting your commander, okay? Let me do this. Yaha. So he is mortal. Okay, where am I? Where am I? Okay, cool. Cardi followers assist their commander. They've been doing that. They've been doing that. Shit, back up. All right. And taste this. Wolf magic. He runs right out of it. Okay, well. Cardi followers assist their berserk commander. Yep. They've been doing that. Wow, there's two of them now. Okay. That's okay. Stop. No! Did my controller die again? Why do I stop moving? Now he gets all his health back. I would assume that he would. Commander, wait. You and I still have things we need to talk about, Commander. Oop. Oh, man. This game reminds me of Mobile Legends sometimes like that. Because when in Mobile Legends you're in a tight spot, your controller, or I mean, you can't like control or activate any of the buttons. You're pressing the buttons and it doesn't work. And it's like, I know it's not just me because I see my wife do it. Like I'm watching her play the game, and like she's like, fighting people. She's very like slow to press buttons sometimes. Not all the time. She's really good at pressing the buttons. But like sometimes she's like casually just like, lazily throws her finger over there, her thumb over there, and presses the button. Like there's a regain ability, right? So she's like, yeah, she's in the middle of a fight. She took some hits. She wants to do the regain ability. And I'm like, okay. So she presses the button, and because she's in the middle of a fight, it doesn't work. I'm looking at her press the button. I'm like, shouldn't that have activated already? And then she like presses it again. Nothing happens. She's running away. The fight's over. And there's no fight. She presses it. Nothing happens again. I'm like, what is going on? This game is doing this on purpose. What the hell? And then like she has to stop moving the character, not press anything else, and then press the button. I'm like, ugh. I was just slightly frustrated. She didn't mind it. She loves the game. She tolerates everything from the game. But I was like, that's just a very annoying thing. He's blocking all my attacks, isn't he? All right, blockhead. That's what you call people who block a lot, by the way. You call them blockheads. Swing at me or something so you can stop blocking. I'm shooting through him anyway. Please be died, sir. Good sir, die. I bequeath thee. Yes. Yeah. Now, there's an item that I can't... Oh my gosh. There's an item that I can't pick up. Because I don't have enough inventory space. So I'm going to try to clear up some inventory space really quickly before people start coming back. I don't need this tent, so I'm going to throw the tent on the ground. I don't need these two, so I'll throw this on the ground. I don't care about those. And that's about it. Pick up that item. Scroll over written. What a waste of space. Whatever. It's okay. Live and learn. Live and learn. Just like, don't hold L2 while also trying to heal yourself. You open up menus, and then you get yourself killed. Right? Which is L2, holding L2 is how you activate some of your abilities. So it's like, yo, you know, you kind of put yourself into a corner if you want to heal yourself and you're in the middle of fighting. So you just got to be careful about that kind of thing. That's what got me killed the second time, I think. Because I started opening up menus. And then for whatever reason, after you open up menus, you just can't move your character. Which is stupid. Or at least whatever the case was. Wow. I didn't realize it, but we didn't get really all that far. Like, we're at 984 cardies. Like, if I were considered a Cardi, I'd be the B squad. I was like, oh, all right, we got to be the B squad. Like, why? Because we're the Cardi Bs. Dad jokes, you know, you gotta love them. Gotta love them. But hey, we're here to kill some people and make some bad jokes, some horrible dad jokes. See, that's a future that I want for my stream. You got a bunch of people lost and they're just throwing in dad jokes. And I get to read their dad jokes and laugh because they're freaking hilarious. I love dad jokes. Yep. And I still haven't got knowledge on that thing. That's insane. They're being very stingy today with that knowledge there. Like this thing. Give me knowledge. Boom. Do I have knowledge on this? I kill it so quickly. Oh, destroy the small cannon. That's a mission? Okay, I guess I did it. I didn't know that was a mission. Destroy Cardi ruined prisons. Oh, it's a bonus. So the Black Spirit just came up with it, like just made it up and wants me to do it now. So I think that was what happened. Because now I have to kill or destroy these ruined or prisons, which I know for a fact that I didn't have to do that. I already had completed that. So it's just an extra. That's how you say it, weird, extra. Boom. Bloom. Got him. I bloomed him. All right. So I think the Cardis drop two things at once, right? I think, because if you pick up the Cardi tokens, and then they drop something else, because I have like thousands of something else in my inventory. Let's see what they drop. Cardi tokens. Sturdy rock fragment. That might be it. Because I have a bunch of that, and my horse can only carry one thing to impossible lengths. So like I can only throw one of them in there. So eventually I am going to get super full and not be able to, handle it. Look, Kazarka in 5 minutes. I think my archer would be a great person to, put there in that position so that he can just, fight Kazarka when he comes out. And then switch back. Get my shit and switch back. You know? I think that's a great strategy, especially if I want Kazarka weapon. The only weapon I really want right now is Katoom. Because whether you switch back, some characters like having you switch back and forth between your main and your awakening. So like the Katoom secondary is just always going to be applied no matter what weapon you use. So I think that's cool. But for people who like the Draconia, where you can just switch over and stay there, there's not a move that you can do that will switch you over to the main weapon. again, and like so you can switch between them. Like this guy, for example, the archer. Like if I do a certain move, L2 in circle, I'm using my main weapon now. So now all that the main weapon's AP applied. So if I had like a shit main weapon, like and I had like 30 AP total or whatever, then I would switch to my main weapon and then start not doing damage. So I would just have to know what move not to do. Same thing with the Hashashin, which I just have to get used to because like I guess I'm just not used to him. That's why I was less excited when I did get him. It's like most of his attacks just has him switch back over to his main weapon, so I might as well just like stick with using his main weapon. So like yeah, it's weird, but at the same time, it's just like what the archer's doing right now. So it's not that bad. I would just have to get used to it, but it's not like I didn't like it from the get go. So I don't think I think I would enjoy it less than something like the Draconian where you just switch over and you stay there, right? I'm looking forward to getting my warrior up to level 56. Before or get his awakening weapon because I remember enjoying playing as the warrior. He just had a freaking great sword and he was going around beating the shit out of people. Ever loving poop. There was no poop left in these cards when he was done. He would just smack him with that big old. He was like a board with sharp edges. He would just slap him with it. But yeah, he was that's cool. That he was my main character, right? He was my main back in the day, and I recreated him when I switched over the console because I switched over to console because my friends were on console, like the people I played with switched to console. We all had PlayStations, so my brother, very hard to get him into games. It's always fun when he does get into games, but it's very hard to get him into them in the first place. And it was actually his idea to start playing Black Desert again, which had no inkling or desire to play Black Desert at all. And then he was like, yeah, let's play Black Desert. I already downloaded it again, and we should play it soon. So I was like, okay, might as well get ahead of the curve. I downloaded it as well, logged in, and I was like, okay, let me get my bearings in this game. And I was like, oh yeah, there's this thing. I forgot. This thing, I remember. Oh, this thing. And I ended up playing the absolute snot out of this game. And now here we are. They don't play the game at all. My brother doesn't play the game at all. My sister doesn't play the game at all. Like, those are the two people that I play with mostly. And I'm just playing by myself. That's how it always turns out with a let's play together type stuff nowadays. Which, it's fine. They're busy. They got lives to live and all that. And, like, video games aren't a priority for them in terms of, like, when you have time off, what do you do? It's not video games for them. For me, it is. It's just one of the things that they could do. This is the thing that I will do. This is the thing. This is what I do. So yeah, I understand completely like why they're not like playing with me all the time because they don't have time like I do. Not right now. And soon I'm pretty soon I'm not gonna have time either. I'm gonna be quite busy with other stuff, trying to get a job, trying to buy a house. I'm trying to buy a house right now. It's a whole situation. I'm looking to get like a duplex so I can rent out the other side. But after looking through it, turns out there's only one duplex in the area I want to live in that I can actually buy the whole thing, and it's slightly over budget. So I'm gonna have to run that by the people that I'm working with, which is really dumb. It's a really interesting situation that I'm in. But yeah, that's a whole thing. And I gotta secure a job, and the hustle culture and all that stuff is starting to swell up within me. Oh, is Nuver? Oh yeah, Kazarka and Nuver show up at the same time. I'm closer to Nuver than I am Kazarka, but I thought Nuver was like a PvP focused main weapon. It's like I don't really care about that. PvP focused stuff is like not where I want to focus right now. So like, as cool as it is, And cool as I would like it eventually, it's just not right now. I'm busy right now. I'm busy doing PvE stuff. I enjoy the PvE stuff. The PvP players have to do PvE stuff. So I like, PvE. Let's do the PvE. That's me. I haven't even started to do all the quests and stuff like that. I would love to go through this game. I hate daily quests because it defeats this purpose, but I would love to go through this game and play through all of the quests and not have any quests left. You know? But I can't do that because some of them are daily quests, repeatable. Which is not bad. You know? It's just it gives you something to do once you do beat all the quests. But I would just love to go through this game and do all the quests. And that's kind of what I'm doing with my main character. Just I gotta pay attention and like actually read them instead of skipping through everything. It's like, yeah, I did all the quests. It's like, name one of them. What was one of the most memorable quests you did? The one that was really quick because I pressed X a lot. You know, like I used to like reading books a lot. I used to read a lot of books. Now I'm just an audiobook person. I just listen to them. But like reading books for fun, I guess is what I mean. So like reading stuff, if I get into it, I'll sit there and read it all day. You know, if the quest is interesting, I'll sit there and read it all day. But for the most part, I mean, I have yet to run into some quests that I were interested in, like sitting there and reading. They're good. They're fine stories. There's nothing wrong with them, but it was like nothing like super crazy, like no like super risk was being taken, or there's no big really effect on my life as a gamer or my life as a quote unquote adventurer. So it was like, yeah, it's fine. Even the Black Desert stuff's like, oh, you lost your memory. Do you want to remember it now? It's like, yeah, you say that, but you say that to everybody. You say that to all your adventurers, Black Spirit. It doesn't have that great of an effect, you know. That shit wore off a long time ago. I am just getting rid of some stuff, so I am not heavy. Come here, horsey. Give me all that stuff back. Oh, you're light. Can you carry stuff for me? Yeah, you know where I'm going. Now it's heavy again. And I'm at 97%. I'm looking good, feeling good. I got 7 minutes left on my hour thing, and I think I'm going to cut it at that point. Like, I'll come back here with more boost still left, which is great. But I think I'm going to cut it here so that I can get to my life, you know? Get to job hunting, get to coding, all that stuff. Because things are ramping up, boy. They have to. And like, if I sit here and play video games all day, then I'm not going to achieve anything, right? So I got to make those tough decisions. Not play video games all day, you know? It'd be a shame. It'd be a shame if I get kicked out of the military. Not kicked out, but leave the military and then not have anything to do or go anywhere to go. So I'll figure that out. My mom doesn't have enough space to put a married couple in. And I think it'd be kind of awkward to live with my mom. It's been a long time since I had to live with anyone, like under anyone. So it'd be a little weird for me. I don't think I'd be able to get used to it fairly quickly. But hey, if I have to live with a bunch of people, I just want my wife to be comfortable, right? As long as she's comfortable, it doesn't matter. Except for the Philippines. I just don't want to live in the Philippines. There's not a lot of growth that comes out of that, you know? I'll just end up being a farmer. And it's like, that's not what I envisioned out of my life. I'm not going to leave the military to become something that I didn't want to be anyway. The whole point of me leaving the military is for me to chase after how I originally envisioned myself and how I still envision myself as a person. Oh, I turned 58, yeah. Which is someone who's good at coding, right? Someone who can make video games if he wanted to, and just make a whole bunch of money in the process, you know? And do the entrepreneur thing as well. Building this skill I need through the jobs that I'm looking for right now would be great. It's gotta, and it's like I like it because it's like how good you are determines how much money you make. Whereas in the military, how good you are determines how fast you can rank up, get promoted, go to the next rank. But that is based on time. That's time gated, and that's how well you can take a test sometimes, and all the things that you have. There's so much that you have to do that isn't like increase a skill, right? There's so much that you have to do in order to get promoted, like or in order to look like an attractive candidate that should get promoted, in order to actually get promoted. Because everyone's doing the same thing. If everyone was just the only thing you had to do was be good at your job in order to get promoted, in the Air Force at least, that's the only thing I can speak of, then it would be something that I would be more interested in. But no, it turns into the Air Force game turns into something like a little more. They want you to be all over the place. They want you to be everywhere at once. They really want you to be a leader, which is good for that. But like being a leader is something that they ingrained in us. I feel like eventually you become a leader if you stay in the Air Force line. It would be unreasonable for you not to become a leader if you're in the Air Force for a certain period of time. But that's kind of what the next ranks are. Less about your job, more about leading people. Nothing wrong with it. But for me, I want to have a job to where my ability to do the job directly affects how much money I get. Because think of it. If I get okay at coding, I know the JavaScript language, I know HTML, CSS, but I'm okay at it, right? Mediocre. I can get a job, yes, but if I get really good at those things, particularly JavaScript, if I get really good at those, then I can do work on the side. I can do it easier and faster, and then I get more money. I can switch over to a new job that offers me more money. I can get into a senior position that offers me more money, learn a new language, or two. And then I'm more attractive candidate. They want to pay me more. They want to keep me. They want to retain me. So they give me more money. I switch to a new job. They give me more money because, I'm smarter, stronger, better. And all I have to do is practice on coding. I don't have to do my job, which is my current job. Then I don't have to like be a part of a council. I don't have to become the president of something. I don't have to do a volunteer event, in order to get to the next quote unquote rank, if you would, in order to get to the next pay grade, right? So like that's something I see and I think it's really cool. Is as long as I get good at coding, I will make more money. Period. The soft skills, I'm thankful for the Air Force because they gave me the soft skills that I need. I have leadership. I have the ability to lead. I have the ability to communicate. Public speaking doesn't threaten me that much anymore. I can go up and talk to people, right? And that's something that I couldn't say before joining the military. I couldn't say it because I was too shy to speak. So like that's something that the Air Force gave me, and I'm forever grateful. A lot of people leave the military or the Air Force and they're like, "Fuck this place. Oh, it sucks. No, I hate it. No, no, no." I have nothing but respect for it. I mean, it's not like I'm even really getting out. I'm joining reserve. I already joined the reserves. So as soon as I'm out, the very next day, I'm a reservist. So I'm gonna do that for a year, see what it's like. Like, if I really do like it, and it's like that's all I have to do, really, then keep it up for like 12 more years. I got a retirement check. As soon as I got a retirement check, period. And then I can, while in the meantime, just do my regular like life stuff and be set, I got 15 seconds. So I think it's time for me to dick off. But before I do that, I want to go turn in my dick off. Who says that? Anyway, before I leave, I want to go turn in my quest to that lady. up there, which I'm trying to see if there's I'm to get up there on a new angle. Ooh, been stunned. Okay. Maybe there's a way up to this way. Here's the way I fell down. Why does this remind me of Lion King? This is where Simba climbed up, and then he looked over and saw his dad, and he was like, "No!" You know, this is this is what I see. That's what it looks like to me, anyway. Oh, climb it, climb it, climb it. You can do it. You can do it. You can climb up anything. There you go. See, only if you believe in your main character, he will start doing main character ass shit. Like climbing up stuff. Alright, let's see. What do you got for me, lady? Oh, great work. You're a good guy. Good work. I saw a raging storm after the explosion. Are you okay? No. Thank you. I sent the residents of Chikatu after giving them some food and water. Okay. Give me the health ones, I guess. Oh, there's no space in my inventory. That's funny. What is this? Arrange 9 of them into a plus shape. All right, let's take care of some of this stuff. L3, cool. So let's make a plus shape real quick and get rid of some of these. What? That's a plus shape, right? Carter, okay, make it into a minus shape. I'll just do that. Arrange them into a straight line shape. You got to get 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 7. Okay, so I can't really do that. And how many of these do I have? 5? Five. Yeah, so these I can get rid of. The Cardi rings I cannot. And the last one is... Where is the last one? Right there. I see it. Okay. No empty slots. That's why I was doing this. Okay, now I got more empty slots. And give me the potions, sure. She has another quest for me. Daily, you want a tango? What do I need to do here? Oh. Are you still holding the victims hostage? They are still holding so many victims hostage. I want to free them. Can you toy with them in the meantime? Just go out and dance. They can't ignore you. According to the followers, this card will get their attention. Okay. That doesn't seem like something I can't do. Kill them. Kill 600 of them. That seems appropriate. All right. This is where I'm just gonna log out right now. And switch over. I'm gonna go to the server change. No, that's not. I'll stay. I'll go to character select. Cool. So that kind of puts me in a position to where hopefully I retain all that stuff. I will per horse. So like I want to switch to like get another horse. I think I have another tier 8 horse that I want to spend time with. But yeah, that's let me wrap things up so I can get out of here. We can all get out of here, you know. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a grind, which is fun. Killing those Cardi B's, taking care of things, getting stuff, which is nice. I like getting stuff. I leveled up once. I hit the goal for the day. Leveled up once. It only took 1 hour. So when you really think about it, leveling up doesn't take that long in the grand scheme of things. You just have to do the boring work, which is just run in circles and kill things over and over. But it's a lot nicer when I have someone to talk to. And I'm just sitting there chatting, chilling. You know? So thanks for joining me today. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't have anything going on for tomorrow, so we'll be able to hang out then. So that'll be nice. But like, subscribe, do whatever you like in whatever social media that you're on. Check out my product. It's a dope one. Hope you like it. If you don't like it, let me know. I'm always looking to improve my product. So Thank you so much. It's a headphone stand, by the way. And that's pretty much all I have. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to try to like brush my teeth, take a shower, and not be a stinky butthole and get some breakfast. So thanks so much and see you tomorrow.